If I had to replace my entire makeup routine with only drugstore products, these are my favorites and the ones I would pick. Starting off strong for foundation, we have the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I've talked about this so many times before. It is one of my all-time favorite foundations in general. I use this in shade 13 Fair Neutral. As the name suggests, this definitely has a satiny finish. It lasts beautifully on my face throughout the day. I have never noticed any kind of separation or cakiness with this. It honestly looks flawless. I would say that this has like a medium buildable coverage to it. And concealer, which would have been next, I really have not found a drugstore concealer that I really love. So that's why one is not included in here. But moving on, bronzer. Here we have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. Here's a little look at the applicator. I honestly think that this is just the same formula as the liquid blush. It's the same packaging, the same applicator, everything seems very similar. This is pretty pigmented, but still pretty easy to work with at the same time. Blends out absolutely beautifully, no patchiness in sight, and this definitely lasts on me throughout the day, and I would say it has a dewy finish. I have this one in shade medium, I forgot to mention that. Next up for blush, one of the loves of my life, we have the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush and Glow. This actually doubles as a highlighter, and I have it in shade 120 Pink Kava. I would say the pigment in this is definitely more sheer, but it is very easy to build up and blend out. There's no patchiness with this, like the Charlotte Tilbury version, and the color definitely lasts on me throughout the day. Next up for highlighter, we have the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glace Highlighter Stick. This is perfect if you want a slightly shimmery highlight, but also something that just looks very dewy and natural. It doesn't mess with my blush, my bronzer, or my foundation underneath. It goes on very smoothly. I really like this. Next up for setting powder, you're obviously seeing a lot of e.l.f. in here, and it's no surprise. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I have this one in shade Light Pink. This has a beautiful, natural, almost like glowy finish. It blurs out my makeup beautifully, my makeup does not crease, and my makeup does not separate. I am a big fan of this. Next up for setting spray, also e.l.f. shocker. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist, one of my all-time favorite setting sprays. This like semi-mattifies my makeup, but overall has a pretty natural finish. My makeup does not move throughout the day whenever I use this. Nothing separates, it just looks flawless, and this keeps it in place. Here we have the e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. Similar to the Refi, we have 3 different applicator options here. Don't notice any flakiness. This keeps my brows in place with no weird residue. I honestly would choose this over the Refi because I like this applicator way better. Next up for mascara, finally something that's not e.l.f. We have the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. I personally really like to use this in the brown shade, and here is a look at the applicator. This helps my lashes stay beautifully curled and lengthens them and gives them volume without clumping or flaking off on me. This is just a great mascara in general. I use it all the time. And last but not least, for lip oil and gloss, we have 2 because I could not choose between these 2. We have the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil, and I have this one in shade 160 Lychee Nectar. And then we have the famous e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. I have this one in shade Princess Cut. Both of these are very thick, very nourishing lip oils. Honestly, the consistencies of both are super similar. They give a beautiful gloss to the lips, and they last for a pretty long time. Main difference between these two is all of the e.l.f. lip oils definitely have a slightly minty smell to them, and all of the Milani lip oils have a scent that matches the respective shade name. But honestly, I love both of these. They are both incredible, and they both definitely deserve to be included.